I'm sure you all must have seen my recent design works. It's there on the designer website and sometimes I even post them on Instagram. But have you ever wondered what did my design portfolio look like? Have you ever wondered what was my first logo or packaging? Have you ever wondered what did my design style look like back then in the days? Well, wonder no more because today I have something special for you guys. This right here is my first design portfolio. I'm going to take you to the entire portfolio, what were my designs like, and I'm pretty excited too because I haven't seen this in a while, and not gonna lie, I didn't want to make this video because I'll be pretty embarrassed seeing my work almost like 3 to 4 years ago. So let's see what is there in my first ever graphic design portfolio. I mean, look at this. This is the dust. This is how you know it's been a while. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There it is. That is my first page of my design portfolio. Here is my name in all caps. If you know me, I never write my name in all caps now. But yes, my design portfolio with some random colors. And I actually remember making this one. So yeah, this is all kept in this plastic sleeve. So I guess the paper quality is still fine. Like if I just remove this, yeah, it's still pretty good. Okay, now we come to the first page. Actually, the second one is right here. It is written packaging design. So basically I had segmented my categories into different things. Let's say this is packaging design, then there'll be photography, logo design, whatever. Don't even remember half of it. But yes, this one is packaging design. And as you already saw, this is Kabuna packaging. This is pretty famous because this is still there on my Behance account, and I'm pretty proud of this packaging. This was the first ever packaging which I had done, and I also gotten my first client based on this design. I actually like this till now. Like this packaging is not looking bad, even like 4 years ago. So the next page, I guess, yes. So this is another variation of the packaging, another color variation, and here is my process. I'm so happy that 4 years ago, I also had a process. I did not make things just for the aesthetics of it, but here you can see is the rough sketches. Then there is the font options, then the final logo of Kabuna. And this is the reason why, the name was called Kabuna. It's Kaldi plus Buna, and Kaldi means, like, I don't know, coffee beans, and Buna is something which I got from like the native language where the native language in Ethiopia where the coffee was originated. So that is how I created this entire brand. Even the name, even the entire logo, these were the final logo color variations and options for different flavors. So I mean, I'm pretty happy looking at this. If you just look at this, this is something which I really proud of because I used to do rough sketches, I used to do logo iterations. So I'm actually very happy. Obviously the font choice needs a lot of improvement, and there are a few things which I would change, but yes, this was my first packaging. So let me know what do you think about this. And the second one we have is rebranding. Okay, so that was a packaging of a brand from scratch. Here we have a rebranding, and yes, oh, you can see myself. Hi. And then we have the peanut butter. At this era, 2020, I was very much a gym freak. I used to do like gymming every single day, sometimes even twice a day. I used to go for cycling. I was so athletic, which you can't really tell now, but yes, that was the era, and that is why I wanted to redesign a peanut butter brand. This was by Being Fit Kitchen. I think it's an existing brand, that is why it's a rebranding. So this is the new packaging which I did for them, and here was the process. This is their original packaging. This is what was there existing. I think this is a picture I clicked or I got from the internet, and this is my redesigned one. I increased the size of the jar because when you take out peanut butter, you need enough space. That's why nowadays Nutella and all these jars are in this thick container. Okay, wow, such a better improvement in the logo. This is their before logo, this is the after logo. I'm pretty proud of this as well. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much to it. This I had a regular format, logo sketches, font options, final option, why the font and the brand, why this pattern, and then the packaging. This was like a ready-made template which I had seen somewhere, and that's why I had taken inspiration from it. But yes, again, pretty happy to see these sketches, and I don't know, this just feels nice looking back at your work. Okay, so the next one, so in my portfolio, I had included a lot of things. I felt like if I show a lot, then probably the company who is hiring me or the college which I try to get into, they will see and they will like my exploration stage. So photography is something that I focused on. Oh wow. So these are some pictures. If you look at these ones right here, this is my dad had taken me to London in 2016, I think. So this was, no, 2018. Sorry, it's written here. 2018. So that is the time when I had clicked this picture. Then this one as well. And this was, I think, Switzerland. And this was Switzerland. And so these were some pictures which I had taken from a DSLR, which I had borrowed from my uncle. And I did not really have a DSLR back then. I was pretty fascinated by how it works, so I had borrowed it from him because I was going to London, and then he gave it to me, and these were the photography. Then there was some phone photography. I should have mentioned it, the camera details, but yeah, it's 4 years ago, guys. Spare with me. This was taken in Udaipur. This one right here. This was taken in Lonavala, which is like 2 hours from Bombay. And this was again Udaipur. This was a very nice restaurant. I did not stay here. I went like for dinner or something. It's very expensive. But yeah, this was Udaipur, the lake. And this is Bombay. Yeah, we can see from the traffic. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty okay, pretty average, nothing much. In these parts, I was focusing more on the aperture, more on the depth of the image. But yes, this was the photography part. And then, oops, I need to show this one first. Then we have graphical art. This was the time when I had this Wacom tablet and I used to do illustrations on my laptop, or I think I had a Lenovo laptop back then. So I used to do all of that. This looks so bad. I used to do all of that with the Wacom tablet. I still have that now. And this is what I created. I believe I had my signature also somewhere. Yeah, here is my signature. You know, the classic artist who is very proud of doing. But if you carefully look at it, there are so many food items. If someone counts the number of food items and comments down below, I will pin that comment. You know, there are so many, like if you see cupcake, fries, there's an egg, popcorn, pasta, Starbucks cup, tacos. There are so many. So all the best. This was something created back in 2019. Okay, and this is another thing which I did on Corel Draw. This was tracing out Virat Kohli. I was a pretty big fan. I mean, still I am. He's a pretty good player. I created this graphical art with Virat Kohli in the background and like an illustration of it. And looking back at this, I don't know how I feel, because nowadays people create such artwork of me, which I have it all the way here, like this one, if you see right here, and there are many more in my house as well. So I don't know, it's a weird feeling, but yes, this is something which I did. And okay, let me open this. Now comes, I think we are the last, the end part. Here is the word illustration. I had gotten a little bit into typography, logo design. I was getting introduced to that topic. So this is something which I created. I created a word illustration. So you know how you create typography the way the word is. So let's say fat ka, you'll create the word fat. Heavy ka, you'll create it very heavy. And so that is something which I did for the word game. I wanted the game. So if you look at this one, I like this a lot. So I made the game typography into a controller, like a PlayStation or an Xbox controller. This one right here. And these were like something which I don't even know, like, I mean, yeah, but looking at the sketches, I think this is like the Xbox keys, and I was trying to create something like that. Didn't work out really well, but yes, this was it. And I think I remember there's a Google one also right here. But yeah, here it is. This is something I created, Google Games. So making the Google, not logo, I would say, kind of a logo in like a retro theme, or like a gamify theme, all in circles. The only thing is I've added some lines to define what it is. So more than, actually I should have added one line here as well to make it more like a G, because right now it's looking like Google, Coocle. But yes, I don't know, I wasn't that good back then. But yeah, and the last slide, thank you. I really don't know why I use this kind of a line separation for the colors, and why these colors. I think I must have seen something from the internet, might have looked good. But yes, that was my graphic design portfolio. I really wanted to quickly show you guys what was my work back then. I mean, and this might be a sign for you also to start working, to start hustling, and to not, you know, be like, okay, my work is not good, how can I make it better? I mean, look at my work. Look, literally look at my work 4 years ago. So take some inspiration from that, take it as a learning thing. Ki if this guy can do it, then so can you. And yeah, I mean, please let me know what you think about my portfolio. The only thing I really like about it is that it's physical. You don't get to see such things nowadays. I need to clean it up. Okay, so that was it from me, and I hope you liked such videos. If you want to see more of my previous works, drop a like and I will definitely show you guys. Okay, bye.